Alright everybody, welcome to my channel. My name's Enigma. I'm a variety streamer, Twitch, Twitter, Kick, Rumble, YouTube. Hope you're having a great day so far. Sorry I'm a few minutes late. As promised yesterday, I was on the phone, couldn't get off, needed to take care of it. It is all taken care of now. Knock on wood. But here we are, back as usual. So you're on your way in, go ahead and do me a favor and smash those follow buttons. Twitch, Twitter, Kick, Rumble. Subscription on YouTube would be great as well. My growth is very important to me. I need to grow. I need to get bigger. I need to get better. And the only way that's going to happen is with the support and help of wonderful people just like yourselves. So, I was pouring myself some tea, if you're wondering. I got blackberry tea over here. It would mean a lot to me. And if you're on Rumble, if you're on YouTube, smash the like, comment, let people know that I'm here. Mean the world to me to have your support, guys. Growth is not an option in 2026. It is a necessity. All right. So we were looking for treasures and whatnot that we might have missed. Forgive me if I don't remember exactly where we are or exactly where we've been. Apparently not up there. So I'm pretty sure we're at the end game content, or we're getting to the end game content of this game. And we are just kind of moving right along. Game volume. Gotta remember the game volume. There it is. Enigma always getting a little... Someone else say something? People are weird. There we are. Worth it. 145, 90, yeah, this is... That's running around. And we've been here. I don't think there's anything in here. Oh, that treasure, that... Okay, I can't get over there. Then why have the glowy spot? And I can't use... Yeah. That's strange. Alright then. But this is Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, the one that was just released here a couple weeks ago. We've been playing it, enjoying it. crap. Yeah, I just realized that. Try that. I think we've been to all of them, just about. Yeah, a little more worth it here. Okay, nothing. I did mess around with the Virtual Boy headset today. If you're at all wondering about it, it will not be possible to stream it. The only way the damn thing works is when it's docked into the headset. So, sadly, it's not going to work the way we want it to work. That being said, I can already see that that thing's going to be a collector's item when it's all said and done. I don't think there's anything up there. Yeah. Now let's see, because we have not really been doing a lot here. Let's see, Dragon Quest VII, Reimagined, Sword of Light. Edric's sword. Okay, where do we get Edric's sword? Or Erdric's? Okay. We're going to try the battle arena. Okay. So, in this case, we are just going to pound the absolute shit out of this guy. Cast that. We're gonna keep pounding him as much as we can. Yeah, that's probably a better way to do that. Right, Whisk? Yeah, he's a good boy. Holy shit! Dude completely pounded us. Whiskey was up here, and now he's decided he's done. Gotta keep hitting them as hard as we can. Now we're getting close. Let loose. That was nasty. I gotta remember that one. Divide. Divide is the way to go. None of the staffs look like they do any better. So we did end up beating the Dragon Lord, but not in as many turns as we wanted to. Super Seed of Strength, don't even, okay. Let's see how this turns out, because that sword's the best sword in the game. little bit helps. Damn, everything he does is nasty. His name hasn't changed yet. Herself. Zoma's a her? I didn't know that. There again. I don't think we're strong enough. Yep, not strong enough yet. Oh, there's rough. Yep. I felt the idiot. We'll have to find a place to level. Because that's where we get all the best stuff, apparently, is in that battle arena. I mean, hell, we're not weak either. That's new. Let's see what that is. Where's our ship? Let's see.
Ready.
Go.
All in a day's work. Hey!
Something up over here, right? Yeah. Keep hitting that button. Alright, this is a new one. We haven't been down here yet. No, this is King Scuba. That's what that guy was. Take the medal. Alright, so that monster. Let's see. Pretty sure he was there. And of course I went the wrong way. That's what Enigma does. He always goes the wrong way. Take the heal. Hey, Lucky, how you doing? How's work going? I know you said you've been working a lot. I hope you're getting some rest. Da, 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 da. Keep on moving toward those levels up so we can get those battle arenas going. Yeah, that's what you said last time. I hope you're getting there close. I hope you're getting close to it. Hey, that's great. The fruits of your labor will pay off, my friend. Damn, look at you go. Wish I had 27K. Ah, there you go. And you. You're the guy that wants to change his shape. A gold fragment. Well, that's more than halfway then. If you got 27k, you only need 14 more. That's not that bad. Can I zoom? Where's the zoom? There. Okay, so we did what we could with King Scoober. Let's see if there's stuff out here that's worth a lot of experience. That's what we're looking for. I want all the experience, all of it, so we can go back in the battle arena. And this doesn't feel like they're that much. I was hoping we could take down these gold golems now with very little problem, but there's no need to use that now. Oh, wrong spell. Hey Grizzle, good to see you. Happy Taco Tuesday. Well, that sounds cool. Using it for your friend's video? Oh shit, I shouldn't have cast that. That was dumb. I don't really need the gold, at least not right now. Was he not going to help you out then? So use it for one of his videos. Maybe he should help you out. See, if that golem is running away, I should be able to hit it in the butt and not have to worry about it, you know, having to fight it. But hey, what do I know? Oh, to use it. You want a down payment so he can use it. I see. And these thousands are actually pretty nice. Getting 1,000 here and 1,000 there. Very, very nice and helpful. Lots of enemies here to take out. And because of that, we're able to motor through these levels. I think it's cool you got a goal and you're going after it like that. My goals are much more subtle. Getting people to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Kick, Rumble, subscription on YouTube. That's all I want. YouTube and Rumble have been my great white whales. I am really wanting to grow on YouTube. And so far on YouTube this year, I've not grown a lick. Makes me wonder what I'm doing wrong. Can't drive stick, huh? So we're getting really good XP from these guys. That's why we're able to motor through these levels up like we are. Oh, that's interesting. That's right, you did tell me that. Wheels on the wrong side of the car. Do you have to have a special permit for those? To drive a European car over here? Indigo's gonna level up, so is she. Yep, see, we're working on levels. So we're 25 years. Okay. So it's an antique car. Kind of hard to believe my 2015 Mustang is over 10 years old, but it is. More levels up. I don't drive manuals either. That's the thing. I know there's a lot of like enthusiasts out there about it. manuals are to me, manuals are a pain in the ass, and I know there are people who are very much about manuals, and that's absolutely cool. But I much prefer just to foot on the gas and let me drive. Told you, that levels up all over the place. I guess I don't look like, I guess I'm not a race guy, so even if I did have like a, my Mustang's an automatic, but if I had, if I had a GT that was a manual and was looking to street race or something, maybe I would be into the manuals, but it's just not for me. Just by doing that, we've already lowered some of these down big time. So the only way we're going to stand a chance in that arena is by continually powering up. They can just be a pain. They're just a pain to drive. That's the thing is, when I'm driving to the store, I don't want to bump, 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 bump. If I wanted that, I could play a game. I could play, go play Forza Motorsports or Gran Turismo. But that's just me. I know there are people who get a big kick out of it, and we're all individually wired a little differently. I get that, so I would not be one to deny someone their path to nirvana as long as I don't hurt anybody else. Yep. Ah, crap. Still not strong enough to take out that gold golem, huh? Should have gone there next. Next! Just motoring right along. I've still got my Mustang. Desi drives a Prius that she's had since 2008 or 2009, I think, to and from work. But she's got another car. She's got like a 60. I can't remember the year of it, but she's got a classic Mustang. Classic red Mustang out in the garage. Trying to find a way to get a battery hooked up to it that won't immediately drain the damn thing. Yeah, I just when I want to go to the store, I want to go to the store. I don't. Again, there's places I can go if I want to do the manual. Hell, I think Mario Kart even has manual. Told you, level up. Now my current, my 2015 is a really pretty car. It's got some scratches on it that I'm pissed off about, but because of how I got them, I'm pissed off about them. But getting it repainted is insanely expensive. But the classic cars are really, really, really cool. She loves having her classic. In fact, she's part of a classic Mustang club here in the Chicagoland area that I think we're going to a meeting next month. But hers is a one. I don't. It's not one of the first, but it's a 60s. I know it's a 60s Mustang. Candy apple red and everything. There's Mervin leveling up, Sir Mervin. See, and we're back down. It's the leveling in this game. There's still a grind, but it's not as bad because of the fast kill. You know, if we walked up and actually fought these things like in Dragon Quest, we'd probably get twice the XP. But it would cost a hell of a lot more time doing it. So it's actually quicker to level up this way. And we're getting anything between 700 to 1,000 experience points. So we're clearing these things out fast. Seems like there's a place there was even stronger enemies. Have to go look. Seems to be there was a place with even stronger enemies. here. I didn't mean to run into that, but hey. This is a volcano area. Still pretty good XP, but not the best. Enigma's gonna level up again. Good. Put him at 79. Mario Bell hits level 80. Yeah, these guys are worth practically nothing. It seems like everything around them is. Keep taking the levels. What was on the other side of that bridge? Nope, nothing. Still don't know if this is the best place. Might be down south. Probably is down south now that I think about it. Ba da 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 da. But the stronger we get, the better off we're going to be when we get to that arena. This might... Wait. Was that something? No? This probably is one of the better places to level. Yeah, 9, 9. 9, okay. Those we haven't been able to kill yet. That time we did. Alright. Yeah, this is the place. This is the place right here. Oop, not completely there yet. Yeah. I'll take... We're at the border with those skeleton knights, so... one or two more levels, we should be able to bowl them over every time. This is the place, though, right here. Everything's 900 plus. I say that, and there's 800, but we're still... The average is probably about 900 experience points per kill here. Yeah, we found the place. This is a good place for the grind. Lots of enemies, they're all worth something. This one's the one.
You do not stand a chance.
Damn. I didn't mean to do that. That's what I get for getting all crazy go nuts.
Easy peasy.
There's gonna be a lot here. Yeah, I saw as I get a crit coming. shit. I didn't mean to do that. I do that a lot.
Easy peasy. Hey!
No. And that's taking us down to... Ruff's gonna level up soon. That town is gone. This is the only town we can... shuffle into and shuffle out. Still not completely there with them.
You do not stand a chance! Excellent.
That was Ruff's level up.
Day's work.
Go again. Ooh, two of them this time. Three of them.
You do not stand a chance.
That takes him out.
We did it.
Go. We're getting there with those things. 35. Yeah, we're gonna level again here pretty soon. Takes us 26, 27. He's in level. Oh, good shit. Good shit. Good shit. Mm.
Get blasted!
Ah, did it again. Damn it. Always my thing.
A splendid display.
So if you're curious about how the world turns, I did have my call with the state this morning to get my tax forms, and they're just going to mail it to me. They were like, "Oh, we can't get you in, but we can set you up to come in and you can talk to somebody live. We can make an appointment." It's like, "Yeah, I'm not doing that. Just mail it to me." That's a crit. Told you. Oh, I did it again? Damn it. Well, at least it's dead. She's gonna level soon anyway. Ruff just leveled. Roy's roofing? Yeah. They're both gonna level soon. Nose. There's Enigma's level 80. Aisha's probably going to hit 74 here momentarily. There it is. And Murray Bell's going to hit.
You do not stand a chance!
I got it right that time. I knew we were getting there. That was letting us polish off some of those skeleton knights, those fright knights. This remains the best spot, I think. There we go. I like that even better. Take them down with one hit. That should put us... That seems like a lot, but it's really not. I did something really, really cool last night. We had a fish fry. The other day I went to the store and got catfish and some breading, and I put them in the deep fryer last night, and they turned out really well. Pretty happy with the way that all turned out. They tasted delicious. Next time I need to find a way to get more breading on them. Probably gonna have to be the flour and egg trick, even though the instructions that I used did not call for that. Oh crap, I meant to hit him. Da 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 do 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 do. Of course, I haven't done my Dragon Quest thing yet. Let me talk about Dragon Quest for a second. If this game is not familiar to you, it should be in some way or another, because every JRPG out there, or JRPG adjacent game, looking at you, Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, has directly or indirectly borrowed things from Dragon Quest. Every JRPG has, including the ones that start with Final and end with Fantasy, including the Tales games, including Persona, including all sorts of game series out there that have come from Japan. And now we've seen a resurgence in the JRPG here in the West, where we have people that are making JRPGs to JRPG adjacent kind of games, where you can tell that they've taken the art style and some of the tropes from JRPGs, and they have made it think, well, all they get that shit is from Dragon Quest, okay? Dragon Quest was pretty much the first JRPG to really catch Japan by storm. And after that, everybody and their grandmother had to try to get their 2 cents in on how they could do a better JRPG. So we see those, and to this day, Dragon Quest is still alive and well in Japan and does very well. We know Dragon Quest 12 is damn near, it's on its way, but unfortunately we don't know much about it because of the passing of the late great Akira Toriyama, who did all of the artwork for every Dragon Quest game ever. But he passed away during the development of 12, so not sure if he did any art for it. We don't know if he did all of his art for it and then kind of passed on, or did he do about half of his work and they needed to get half more of it done? I don't know. One thing I do know is I hope they keep the aesthetic. While I've never been the biggest supporter of Toriyama's artwork, I do like it in the aesthetic of this world. To me, it just wouldn't look right if you had something else besides Toriyama-esque artwork in a Dragon Quest game. See? We're getting closer to everyone else leveling up again. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. Yeah, the Virtual Boy headset, actually, you open it up and the switch fits into there. And then you can control the games with with your Switch controllers. Unfortunately, it still doesn't have a head strap, which it should. And to make things completely clear, no, it is not portable. I know there's a lot of folks out there that want to hang on the fact that Nintendo did release the Virtual Boy as a portable system. And technically it is, but you can't play it while walking. You can't play it while going anywhere. You have to be sitting down somewhere to actually use it. The Switch is not that way. There's a level up for Sir Mervyn. means we're getting close to Aisha and Enigma as well. And Maribel, because she levels up faster. Yeah. Level 75 for her. Pack up to 813,000 gold. Right, get up there. That's, getting through this will be simple. I'm thinking, I've been debating what we're going to do next. I do have Dragon Quest III HD Remake we've not played yet. But I'm debating doing something different with the next game. Sticking with Dragon Quest, but going to Dragon Quest Heroes, which I really enjoy those games. And while I've played through them a couple of times each, I don't remember the story, so might do that, just for a different change of pace. There's Maribel getting level 82. Get out of there. Now getting those big these XP, I mean we're getting an average of 800 plus, probably 900 plus experience per hit here. So just motoring through these dudes is giving us lots of XP. While it does seem like 125,000 is a lot, when you're just going through and motoring through these things like that, it's really not. Did I see this right? Is Ronda Rousey fighting Gina Carano? Why? Don't get me wrong, I want Gina's my girl. I want Gina to whip her ass. I don't hate Rousey, but Rousey makes herself very easy to dislike. Neither of them are spring chicks anymore. Oh, I am too. Team Gina all the way. Gina's my girl. She's on my list. Love Gina. And I met her once, and she was the sweetest human being on the face of the planet. But yeah, I was raised to fight for charity. I just at this point, Rousey is Rousey's problem right now is the same problem Rousey's always had, which is she doesn't know when to shut up. And she becomes so much easier to dislike with the way she talks and what she talks about and who she talks about. I've never seen, well, I shouldn't say never. I have not. It's not often that you see the women's, hey Alucard, it's not often that you see the women's locker room in WWE badmouth somebody, even if they don't like it. If they don't like somebody, it tends to shift towards not saying anything. So, she really wasn't. And that's because Rousey thought she should be able to go in and just beat everybody's ass because she's Ronda Rousey. Okay? And to be completely fair, if she got into a fight with any of those girls in WWE in a one-on-one fight, she would have kicked most of their asses. There is no doubt, if not all their asses. But you don't see a lot. Typically, men will, to a point. Women typically don't pull the curtain back on how they feel about if they don't like somebody, right? It does happen, but it doesn't happen often. And a lot of women, WWE women who came out that had to deal with Rousey were saying, hey, she was a bitch, that she was really full of herself, and yeah, she's pretty hot. That's true. And Enigma loves himself a strong woman. That's for damn sure. Hey, Desi. Oh, you're so happy. We'll discuss that when she gets home. You guys have no idea what that is, and that's fine. Don't want to pull the curtain back too much. Of course they have. Of course they have. That's what they do. And IGN does have ins with Santa Monica. That's where Alana Pierce got her gig. See that I can't preface this enough with people. that journalism, video game journalism, is nothing more than funneling in these activists into these companies. That's all it really is. These journalists don't want to be journalists their entire career. They want to get into other things, which I get. You know, I told people that, you know, one of the jobs I had last, they hired me to do accounts receivable. And when they interviewed me, and they said, well, what are your goals? And I said, well, if you think I want to sit in a corner with a phone and make collection calls the rest of my career, the answer is no. And then so when I tried to transfer out of the thing, the thing, I'd been there for a couple years. There was openings. I tried to transfer out. They got pissed off at me. It's like, I told you I didn't want to do collections my whole career. But hi, Zuzi. But journalists do need to stay neutral, but they won't. But they funnel themselves into these game companies, and that's where we get all this bullshit, this goofball messaging, and this stupid penny ante bullshit. Like, if you play the X-Wing and TIE Fighter game that EA made a couple years ago, there's nothing wrong with the game. It's fine. But just as a little needle, just as a little thing to needle people, if you start the game up and create your character, it defaults to a black female. If you're create a character. I don't know why it does it, except for the fact they're just trying to piss off their customer base, basically. They probably because they were paid not to. I'm waiting for my physical copy to come in of the EGM compendium. I know I've got one ordered, and they said they're going over it right now, looking for typos and things like that. And hopefully I'll get it. It's gonna cut. The thing is that activists are gonna active, and they're gonna do whatever they can. The sex mini games in God of War have to be removed as far as IGN is concerned. They can't have that. Yeah, well, there's a lot of things that are okay according to them right now, and that's apparently one of them. Don't dare say anything about any of the perpetrators that have been over the last couple of days doing some bad stuff. That is something they don't want to talk about, but you know, bare sex is fine to them. No, at least you got a job. That is right. We've gotten to a fight overnight at Mardi Gras. What the hell happened to Shia LaBeouf? He's crazy. Yeah, happy Mardi Gras, everybody. Yesterday was Skinny Monday. Today is Mardi Gras. Tomorrow's Ash Wednesday. For those who are not in the know of how Christianity works, particularly Catholics, if you are tomorrow is Ash Wednesday, you're supposed to give something up for Lent, and it's supposed to be something that actually means something to you. So a lot of people give up meat or alcohol, or beef in particular is what they give up, something like that. They give it up for Lent. Well, what do you do the day before you give something up like that? You fatten yourself up on it. That's where Mardi Gras comes from. The literal translation from French of Mardi Gras is Fat Tuesday. So you fatten yourself up on whatever it is you're giving up for Lent, and you party your ass off about it. And that's what Mardi Gras is. Bare necessities, Mother Nature's recipes. Forget about your worries and your strife. Well, where I live is a lot of Catholics where I live. Catholics tend to give up beef, a lot of meats, and except on Fridays they will eat fish. Fish is a very big staple in Chicago diets. So, there's no defending Druckmann. He made one of the greatest stories in gaming, yes. And then he pissed all over it. With Subversion. And we know they meant to do it because they put videos out there misleading people to believe that Joel was going to be in the whole game. And he didn't. He wasn't. He was killed 20 minutes into the game. That's you're not wrong, Grizzle, but that's how it is. Is that they, you know, fasting is supposed to be, you know, giving something up for fasting. It's supposed to be a pretty big deal to you, and meat is one of them. But I can go into a grocery store on Friday and find that all the fish are gone. Like the people here will buy up all the fish, salmon, catfish, tilapia, and we're talking fish. I'm not saying like shrimp and crab and lobster. It's not fish to them. The Last of Us doesn't suck. The first Last of Us is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful game. And I said at the time, I said this game is so good that if they make a sequel to it, it will probably detract from how brilliant the first game actually is. Fish? Yeah. The thing is that you want to buy fish fresh. So if you buy some fish like cod, if you take cod and you put it in your freezer, it doesn't always taste the best when you take it out. The second game's the shits. So a lot of fish you do want to eat fresh. You don't want it to linger in your freezer for a while. Like I said, especially cod. Cod has a way of having a weird gaseous, like gasoline flavor to it if it's too old. Zuzi, at least you have a job that pays you well. I mean, for 4 months you griped about how all you wanted to do was go back to work, and now you're not wanting to go back to work. And I realize it's because no one likes to work, but be thankful you're able to. That being said, I wish you guys would have been here for the catfish that I made last night, because it was pretty damn good. I made some pretty damn good catfish. Catfish is good, but you can only have catfish one way, and that you have to fry it. You have to bread it and fry it. Catfish is not difficult, but you can get different breadings and stuff for it. But if you're gonna put catfish in the oven and try to make like some sort of brown butter lemon sauce for it, it is not gonna turn out as well as you want it to. Catfish has to be breaded and fried. Now, a lot of people complain about tilapia. You make 20,000 euros a month, and you don't think that's a jackpot. That's 240,000 euros a year. Rough levels up. I have no idea what you're saying. €20,000 isn't that much. That's true, Alucard. Hell, I used to work those things. I got into a huge argument with my boss at GameStop once over the Batman Arkham Asylum midnight launch. We sold like 3 copies, which means we shouldn't have been open, which is what I told them when they asked me. So my boss called me and yelled at me because he says I wasn't promoting it enough. And I said, well, sir, where was your son last night? And he goes, well, he was in bed. And I said, why was he in bed? And he said, because it's the first day of school today. And I went, ah ha 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 ha! So, your son was in bed for the first day of school. What makes you think that I'm going to have kids show up to my store, which was, I was suburban primarily, show up to my store when it's the first freaking day of school? You goober face. Well, that's an excuse. No, that's a fact. And if you'd have listened to me, I'd have told you this. No parent's gonna let their kid go up to frickin' GameStop at midnight to buy a Batman game when the first day of school's that day. Zuzi, if you say you're making 20,000 euros a month, that's 240,000 euros a year. That's I'm just spitballing here. That's probably close to $300,000 American a year. That would put you in the top 1% of earners in the United States. So that is something. Yeah, we have and we have to pay for health care, and you don't. Unless it comes out of your taxes. That's true. You pay to save your arm and your leg, and then they charge you the arm and the leg you just saved to pay for the health care. Hellcar, Grizzle with the Leering Center. Don't make fun of the Leering Center. They're doing their best to not... Well, okay, they're doing their best to steal money. That's what they did. And then lo and behold, when they got found out, someone broke in and stole all their records. All the records of the kids and all the records of the people who worked there and all the checks. Shit, I wish I made 20,000 euros a month. Hell, I'd take 10,000 euros a month. That's 120 euros, 123,000, 120,000 euros a month. Yeah, hell yeah, I'd take that. 6 figures, baby. Right. You're still making a lot of money, Zuzi. Unless, of course, you aren't managing your money properly. There's always that possibility. That does happen to us. Very easy to lose track when you make a lot of money. That's true. You can't take it with you. Enjoy every bit of it. That's what I want to do. Don't know what that means. I'll have to go back and see if we can do those trials now. Level 80s. Buy more games than I do. That's normal, Zuzi. Everybody wants games, only wants games that they're interested in. And that takes her down 54, 40. We're doing well. We're doing well. Well, right now I've got 4 games on pre-order. Scott Pilgrim EX, thanks to Alucard giving me the correct link for it. Resident Evil, Castlevania, and the Metal Gear Solid 2 collection. Tides of Annihilation I would like to get, but I haven't seen a pre-order for that yet. And He-Man, the Curse of the Dragon Pearl, I want that too. I think Ruff's gonna be next, right? Yeah, he's at 17. She's 31. Of course, I did just get the Virtual Boy headset that I really shouldn't have bought, but like I said, I played it a little bit this morning. It's definitely a learning curve to get used to the visuals on the thing. I did see more. I mean, I played Wario World, which is probably the best game on the whole damn thing. They only made a couple dozen games on the whole console, so. And one of them, I know for a fact they can't release now unless they decide to pay for the license, and that's Waterworld. But I do want to sit down and play with it more. The only sad thing is that Alucard is exactly correct. You cannot stream it. So I was kind of hoping we could do maybe a Virtual Boy stream, and unfortunately you can't. It's the Virtual Boy has to be docked in the Virtual Boy headset for it even to boot up. And with the way Nintendo cracks down on third-party accessories and stuff, I'm sure there's somebody out there who come up with a third-party accessory to overcome that. But I guarantee you Nintendo would shoot that shit down in a heartbeat, because that would take away from sales of Virtual Boy headsets, which is what they're really trying to push. I should probably set up a throne, get my throne account set up. I did start one. Haven't put anything on it, but I should. Not that a lot of people don't are supporting financially anyway, but that's fine. I'm not asking for that yet. I'm asking for growth. That's what I want, is to grow. And I have been slightly growing on Twitch, so that's good. I'd like that to continue as well. But YouTube remains my great white whale. Mervin's level up. He's gonna level, she's gonna level. And we're just doing alright here. After we level those two up, let's go see if we can do anything in the arena. Because that's quite a bit of levels up. I don't know about anybody else, but we have had uncharacteristically very warm weather here outside of Chicago. Yesterday it was 69 degrees. I'm not saying that to be funny. I know 69 is a funny number, but it's in February it doesn't get to 69 degrees here ever. So that's a pretty big deal. We're supposed to be up in the 50s here all week, and then by Saturday it goes back down into below freezing. But early next week it gets back up in the 40s, so maybe Puxatawny Phil is full of shit. See, there we go. We leveled up 7 times. Try him first. Okay. Oh my god. Well. We're gonna die. I did not expect that. Let's try that. All we do if we beat him, we get the best sword in the game, so. Every day of the week. Yes, he does. Let's try this and see if we... I was hoping he would not get a turn.
This will see me through.
Cheers.
Well, if I'd have known that, I wouldn't have cast that. I would have waited and done Omni Heal.
Don't. You do not stand a chance.
Oh, I was wrong. Or was it?
Not easy.
Oh. I see I need to do that. Okay. Hold on. Alright, skills. You hit him. Oh, good. This is going to be over 1,000. Yep.
Here I come.
We're all right.
Ready.
Oh, good, good, good.
Come to me. Here
might have him. Didn't know she was a girl. That's a new one on me. Maribel died. Damn it. Skills. We're screwed here. Almost had him though. Her. It. So probably get ourselves some couple more levels. We should be okay. Trying to remember if that's the right place. This does not look like it. Actually, I think it's up here. Yeah, Hubble. No, it's no. That's not it. That's not it either. Remember where the hell I was. It's all trades. What the hell with it? By the time I figure it out, I've gotten there by now. It's definitely not here. There's my eyes. Yeah, it's not here. This is serious. We've been here. Where the hell were we? I don't think this is it either. No, that's not it. I've lost my marbles. Wouldn't be the first time. This is it. This is where we were. I don't know how many more levels we need, but we almost had him. We got him down. I don't remember how close we are to leveling on some of these. 126, 62. She'll level. Her and Ruff will be next. But we got to get our guys up to, I guess, the 80s and 90s for... See if we stand a chance against that dude. Of course, knowing me and the way that these games work, I bet you I need to have very specific vocations equipped to take them out. Might be true. Yeah, so I am seriously considering doing Dragon Quest Heroes after this. It's still Dragon Quest, but it's more action-based role playing experience. It's like Dynasty Warriors slash Hyrule Warriors, things like that. Gotta hand it to Koei Tecmo. They were kind of cornered the market on that kind of game series. You know, One Piece has games like that. Hell, even Mobile Suit Gundam back on the PlayStation 3 had a game they made like that. See, all that's already brought us down. But we'll see. That'll be one for tomorrow or the next day. I don't know how much. I know that Dragon Quest games you get your money's worth out of, and I am also leaning towards Dragon Quest 3 HD Remake as well. That's a game where all the characters that you have in your party you actually create and design. You don't actually. There's no pre-made party members outside of the hero or heroine. We'll make a heroine if that's what we play, and then you heroine, and then she'll. But everybody, that's how everybody it'll be with that game. Is you create your party. Told you Ruff was going to level up. Sorry, that's what happens when you're on call. You got to make your money. There she's at level 79 now. Hey, it Max, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. How you been? Let's get some levels up here. Because that brings her up to 79. 58,000, 45,000. So we're about to level everybody up again. Yay, levels up. Oh, I'm loving Dragon Quest. Always love playing Dragon Quest, man. Lifting. You're out there doing the gym workouts. You're taking care of yourself. That's important. Taking care of your body is very important. This is the remake of Dragon Quest VII they just released a couple of weeks ago. And I'm just kind of power leveling here so we can stand a chance at some of the harder monsters in the game. And we are making pretty good time, pretty good progress on it. We're just motoring right along here. We need levels up. Because that's gonna, he's gonna be next. 42. Well, actually, he's gonna be next. Get him up there. Then she'll be there. Got some good leveling going on here. Of course, I wouldn't mind if they were dropping seeds instead of dropping rings, but hey. That's why our girl Aisha there's got a defense so high that most enemies miss. That right there is about 3,000 experience points. Just those three, so... The more of these we plow through, the quicker we go, and... It's not going to be much longer till we get another level up. Let's go. Let's do it now. More enemies to kill. You go down. Down. There's 3,400. This will be so that's like 4,000 experience points right there. Just those four alone. In fact, now that I think about it, if that's 4,000 experience points just there alone by those four, why run all over Hell's Half Acre? Just come out, go in, come out. They respawn. Be a lot faster just to do it this way. Mervin levels up for us. And Enigma will be next. Take him to 85. I can't believe that this game is as easy to grind the way that it has been. Anyone who knows, you know, you get a JRPG, the grind is the kind of the bread and butter of the whole thing. Getting yourself more stronger and trying to... The thing is that Dragon Quest is the kind of game, though, where it's... You know, when you play a Final Fantasy, you can break them. And Dragon Quest is not as... They're made not for... there's not a lot of breakable things that I've seen. Variety's a good thing. Let's go out to the lobby. Of course, like I was saying earlier, guys, if you've never seen Dragon Quest, it's so influential of a game series, it's not even funny. We're coming up on the 40th anniversary of Dragon Quest this year, I believe. And if you're talking about games that have their place, if you're looking for like the most influential games of all time, if we're doing a Mount Rushmore of that, Dragon Quest is in that conversation. You might not know it, you might not realize it, but I'm flat out telling you, any JRPG that you play now, most RPGs that you play now, have taken something away from either Dragon Quest directly or a game that was directly inspired by Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest is a very important game series. And it is rooted in tradition. As you can see, we're not doing anything kind of crazy go nuts here. It's not too complicated or anything like that. $62.56. Trying to build up our levels here. She's gonna level soon, so will Ruff. That'll put her at 80. And Ruff at 86. But every little level helps. These games are based off of grind level. I can tell you one thing about the game that is probably not the best is I still think the main character design and Maribel's design and even Kiefer's earlier design looked a little odd. They looked like Funko Pops, you know, or very. I know they're young, they're kids, but I can see why I wasn't enamored with the original release of this game, which I have right over there. Is the character designs not the best. If you're looking for good Dragon Quest games, they do exist. Dragon Quest XI is the one you can get right now on modern consoles, or modern-ish consoles. It was on PS4, I think, and Switch. But it'll play on PS5 and whatnot. Excellent game series. Excellent game, I should say. We played through that. I would love them to do some sort of remaster or remake, not remake, but a remaster of Dragon Quest VIII. That's a really good one. I really enjoyed that one, Journey of the Cursed King. I would love for them to bring that out as a remaster. But I don't know if they're going to anytime soon. She's gonna level up anytime. Which is this one. Yep. And Ruff will be next. Told you. And that'll bring us down 70 there, 60, 64. So they're gonna all three are gonna level before too much longer. That's how we roll in the Shire. But yeah, Dragon Quest is about as influential to role-playing games as Tolkien is to fantasy novels. Honestly, not that Dragon Quest didn't take anything from Tolkien, because they totally did. Ba-da-da-da-da. You see, every one of these worth 900 plus experience points. So that 70,000, when you're getting 900 experience points per kill, this is not a lot of work here. This is not a lot of grind. It's not bad, actually. And through all that, so he was at 70. He's now down to 49. See, they're just doing really well. There we go. Last run before lunch. But I want to get them, you know, if we're going to stand a chance in that arena, should probably look at what they say for vocations as well. We have maxed out all vocations for all 5 characters, so we don't have to worry about going back in and change it, you know, learning that stuff. But that being said, we should have all the skills. We have all the skills we need too. Just got to go back and see which ones are which. We've been kind of going with the hero and champion combinations for a lot of characters because of the fact that it's very strong. But something tells me that the Lord of Destruction one is going to be different. Because he completely whipped our ass. Completely whipped our ass. So Mervyn, then Maribel, then Enigma will level up. And I'll put them at 86, 85, and 87 respectively. And yeah, I could just run up and run into him and get into a fight, and then we would get more experience, more gold, more this, more that. The fact of the matter is, on that stuff, it takes a lot longer to kill them. So it's actually faster to do it this way. marching through and just... These guys aren't strong enough to fight us. That's why it lets us completely bowl them over. But I am glad we got at least the minimum level is now level 80, so... There's 85 for Mervyn. There's 87 for Maribel, so soon we'll get up there and Enigma will be next. By the time he gets out there, see, they're all coming down as well, so not bad. Alright, so we have gotten to lunchtime. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and away for an hour. Get myself some food and use the facilities, all that good stuff. I'll be back here about 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we're going to pick up right here where we're leaving off with Dragon Quest VII. Going to continue doing a little bit more grind so we can stand a chance against those monsters in the battle arena. If you've not done so yet, please follow me. Twitch, Twitter, Kick, Rumble. Subscription on YouTube would be great. All that is free. I'm not asking you guys to spend any money, okay? If you're on YouTube, if you're on Rumble, smash the like button, comment, share my stuff, let people know that I'm here. I am stuck in a rut on YouTube. I have not been over 315 subs ever. So, gotta fix that. Gotta get that out there. Gotta get some more people in there, okay? So, I'll see everybody here in about an hour. Don't go far. And I'll be back. Thank you.